Hey guys, my name is Dawn and I'm a part of the locally world famous chiropractors in Orange County at Performance Place Sports Care, and today I am going over some reasons why you might be having shoulder pain doing a push-up and some modifications for it, okay? And so one of the first things I want to address is some things that people complain of when doing push-ups. I do push-ups and I feel pain, maybe some pinpoint pain, kind of on the top area here. Or I might have some pain above the shoulder up into my neck and my upper traps, and I start to get stiff and achy in this general area. Sometimes after doing push-ups, I might have a sharp shooting pain down in between the shoulder blades. Soreness maybe in the chest area is common, but if it's like sharp and shooting pain down the arm, that type of thing, some people will complain of that as well while doing push-ups. So one of the things I want to cover a little bit is the nerves that come out of your neck and supply all of those areas. This is something that people don't take into consideration. They just think the muscle is sore, it's tender, it hurts, it's got to be the muscle that we need to address. Well, you have nerves that come out of your neck and supply all of these muscles down the arms and into the shoulders and also into the mid-back in between the shoulder blades as well. So if you guys are watching this and this is something that you've been experiencing, hey, I have shoulder blade pain or shoulder pain or upper trap pain, I want you to try something really quick, okay? So take a baseline assessment of how that feels right now, or maybe you need to do a push-up to see how it feels, and just take an assessment of that, okay? Then we're gonna try one thing. We're gonna do 10 or 20, pause the video and try it, chin tucks, okay? So what this is gonna be is not down and not up, but straight back. I'm giving myself as many double chins as I possibly can with this, okay? Then I'm gonna relax and do it again. And relax and do it again. See how hard it is for me to talk because I'm pushing back so much? This is what I want you to do, okay? You can give yourself a little overpressure with your fingers and do 10 to 20 of those. Pause the video, try that, okay? Then I want you to come back to, hey, maybe I need to do a push-up again and see if it helps with the pain, or just in general, does it feel better, the tightness that you were feeling in the shoulder, in the upper trap, things of that sort, okay? So we want to consider this when we are talking about pain in this general area, and then how do we mitigate this when we're getting into our push-ups going forward from here? So I'm gonna talk about a couple of different cues that we can think about next time we get into our push-ups. So first one that I see a lot when people are doing push-ups is their neck position, okay? So a lot of times people, I don't know if it's because of lack of strength or what it is, but they get to this point and then all of a sudden they start to chin jet down. It's almost like if I bring my chin forward to the floor, that means that I did the full push-up, okay? So what I want you to do is practice that chin tuck yourself that we just did. Keep that double chin as you go down into your push-up position, okay? You might be driving irritation to the nerves in the neck if you keep doing this sort of thing during your push-up. So don't worry about depth right now. Your strength will come the more you practice it, but you can't build strength if you have pain. So focus on that chin position while you're doing it, okay? Next thing I see a lot of times is people will come down and they will shrug. I'm just bringing my shoulders to my ears like this as I come down into that position, okay? So I want you to think about putting your shoulder blades into your back pockets, like so getting them away from your ears. If you have a hard time even doing that, we're gonna cue you through the hands here on the floor, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grip the floor like I have sticky gecko fingers, and I'm gonna pretend like I'm trying to turn it apart like this. You'll see how my hands stay where they are, but my elbows come outward like this, so the crease of my elbow is facing forward. That gives me a nice solid grip in my shoulder blades. They're away from my ears. Now I'm gonna keep that grip as I go through that push-up position. Now as I keep that, I don't feel like I'm shrugging here. So that's a second cue that you can think about while going through your push-up, okay? Last one I want you to think about is your low back, okay? So a lot of times people don't have this proper core position and everything else has to compensate because of it. So don't dump into your low back as you're going through this, and sometimes we come up like so, this kind of thing, this like little wormy thing. Think about squeezing your butt cheeks together, turning your core on, and then go through all of that. Sometimes even just that cue itself, the rest of it will resolve. So those are a couple of different cues you guys can think about while going through your push-up. If you need to get down onto the knees and practice that first before doing a full one, go ahead and do it. But All right, guys, last modification for your push-up, number 4, is going to be just playing with the depth, okay? So sometimes we just can't get fully down into that chest to floor position. That's okay. It will come with time. But one of the things that you could do if you have one of these yoga blocks or just something at home, textbooks that you can stock up, whatever, but just decrease your depth a little bit, okay? So I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna think about all those cues we just went over, but also now just bringing my chest to here and back up. Okay, you can rest here for a second and then come right back up again. That is just one last modification we can go over. Decreasing depth can help you focus on your form a little bit and then slowly start to introduce more depth as you go forward. So to bring it back around, although you may be having shoulder blade pain, mid-back pain, shoulder pain here, or some upper trap tightness, we need to consider, 1, are we using those muscles properly in the shoulders, the shoulder girdle? And 2, we're making sure that we're not driving more irritation from the nerves in the neck that supply those areas as well, okay? So those are two things that we want to consider. Try those cues out at home, see if it works for you. Sometimes if they don't work for you, we just need to take this away for a little bit and figure out what's causing your pain in the first place, and then we can slowly introduce push-ups back in going forward from here. If that's something that you guys are interested in, you want a little bit of guidance, we have 3 options for you. First one is there might be a free gift that pops up on this video somewhere, and it is something that is the next step for you. This worked for me or it didn't and I need some more help. Take advantage of the free gift. Just click on it, look at it, and see if it works for you. We also are in Orange County, California. You can come and see us in person. That is the best way to help mitigate this pain. We can look at your movements, we can examine you and see what's causing it. We can also do this virtually at this time as well. So if you are not able to come in and see us in office, just email us, call us, let us know that you want some guidance and you want to take advantage of the virtual options, and we would love to help you. So just reach out.